bracket because Twan always ladders him and literally takes the set away.
You know, it's kind of funny because even on our other Ness player, Future, had even kind of mentioned that he wasn't really a fan of fighting Meta Knight. Yeah. And it's kind of understandable when you play a floaty character.
Because he gets carried.
You're much more susceptible to these ladder combos. So either way, game one, we're starting on Lilat. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway.
It's not too bad.
I mean, I'm not playing, so it's fine with me.
No, I mean, I do like it from Shaky. He wants to go ahead and mix the recovery from Meta Knight, make it a little difficult at the same time. You know, the platforms will actually help him out, especially with that big old up air with his head.
And I do see this actually as a common counter pick for Meta Knight, so I see why he would, you know, Twan would be okay to go with it. Already we're starting up this ladder, but he's going to miss that final up air.
Oh my goodness, but a double up air coming out from Shaky, trying to lead with a couple more backers, but no. Ooh! I like it from Twan. He tried to just take what he can, especially the fact that he noticed the Lilat tilt. He wasn't in a position to go ahead and get anything else out.
Shaky power shields that get up attack, and now see the PK Thunder 2 or the PK Thunder 1 offstage isn't that threatening to Meta Knight, other than obviously a little bit more damage. But he has plenty of jumps and the ability to air dodge to get past it. And plus, you can also just swing and attack to beat that out, especially with the sword. Though Meta Knight's forward air is rather slow, so it could be a little bit difficult to do that.
Yeah, Shaky just running up, getting that dash attack, has Twan right back the opposite side of the stage. And this is the experience that Shaky has against Twan. He was just trying to wait out and find his opening, but unfortunately gets caught with a dash attack and the shuttle loop, gonna seal up the stock.
Shaky kind of shaking his head there, not too happy about that one. And now Twan is in danger to a back throw, but we see how well he's playing around this grab. Oh, gets grabbed as I say that.
Yeah, but it's still not gonna square with the stock. Coast to coast, not gonna do it. Ends up catching the regular get-up.
I want to say he went for maybe a get-up attack even.
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, nonetheless, that is still percent that was racked up on for Shaky. Now Twan actually has to be a little careful. One grab will spell his doom. At the same time, Shaky now has to be careful. You have a Rage Meta Knight. Oh my goodness.
All right, going to be able to air dodge his way through that, and these up airs just coming through for Shaky, trying to pressure him, finally connects one and gets a stock off of Twan.
Yeah, great stuff, and Shaky doing his patented, you know, PK rocket across the floor.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pseudo taunt.
Yeah, pretty much what they call unofficial taunts. I like it.
All right, double backer. Oh, the second one actually not landing, but he gets a couple of forwarders. No, just single forwarder. Still has the pressure. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Twan.
He didn't really have much, really anywhere to go because the main part of the PK Thunder was too far up at that point. So
well,
he
at
only
the same time,
tail.
Twan just didn't want to jump. He didn't want to eat that extra percent.
Yeah.
So in Twan's mind, I think that he thought he was a little bit higher to where he had enough time to chill a second, then try to go back up. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and Twan's going to drop that game.
Right, the floor very low or close to the stage on the bottom of the screen, very close to
very
Lilat,
deceptive.
So yes,
very deceptive. Very
yes,
deceptive.
All right, so game 2 going to FD here. Now this is going to be a rough place for Ness. Ness not the best character at landing, and this is where Meta Knight can just blow you up with those dash attacks and dash grabs.
And Shaky unable to go ahead and punish that tornado. That was a good retreat from Twan. Oh, but he's going to get the reset. Up tilt? No, just going for the dash attack instead, not going to get anything else out of it.
Maybe he doesn't want to go for the up tilt because Ness is a very floaty character and rather light. So that would be my guess. Nice back air catching that forward air off the ledge, and Shaky does still have his jump.
No, good answer right there coming out from Twan. Shaky kind of lazily going up with that forward air, immediately punishing it right afterwards.
All right, Shaky trying to work his way in with a dash attack. Twan's looking for his own, finally gets it. Catches that air dodge, but only gets an up air.
I mean, what you need to highlight is the fact that Shaky, every time he is hit and he's in that air, he's going to the opposite side of Twan. He understands completely. If he goes right on top of him, he's most likely to lose that stock.
Right, and especially with with a character that has that great air mobility, especially with his air dodge being Ness, that's definitely where you want to go if you get hit by that dash attack. Now,
clip. Ooh, the up tilt coming out from Shaky. I love the delay right there.
PK Thunder off the stage now. Actually doesn't get punished. Twan tried for the hardest of reads.
Ooh, Shaky just kind of unloading right now, getting himself a sick little conversion. Oh, only the single hit. Very fortunate for Shaky there.
So, sometimes they just pop out of that move. Reads the roll away.
The double air dodge coming out. Not punished from Twan still. Ooh, and just overextending just a tiny bit again. The shuttle loop still not taking away the stock.
I'm surprised that didn't kill there. So now Rage Ness, very scary character. All right, Nair going to knock him away, but good tech.
Ooh, the neutral actually just shield poking there, and the drill rush just getting rid of that PK Thunder, and now finally, that is going to take it away.
That's something I'm finally starting to see Meta Knights do a lot more, is up B out of shield. For a long time, we didn't really see them do that, and I was always wondering, I was like, okay, is it just not good, or why are we not seeing that?
So sometimes it doesn't come out fast enough. And other times, you run the risk of not getting the second hit.
Right.
And that is why a lot of Meta Knights are kind of afraid to go ahead and do it. But
yeah.
Hey, look, it is paying off for Twan so far, able to get away Shaky stock.
Meta Knight kind of falling victim to the same thing that Xerus and Samus does, just people falling out of your best kill move, really. It's kind of unfortunate to see, but either way, right now, Twan at 75%, Shaky only at 23. Gets a dash attack to open him up, trying to trap his landing here. Now Twan's going to be able to escape.
Yeah, Shaky just playing very patiently. No, he completely understands. If he does anything wrong, he is losing the stock, and Twan has done it time and time again. Historically, that is all you see from him. Shaky gets a sizable lead. He overextends once, and then Twan just wins the game.
Yep, and now you see where Shaky is hanging by the ledge here. Is he going to go for it?
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
And, yeah, he did not make it, and Shaky, a sigh of relief there.
And that's why, see, and that's exactly why a lot of people, when they talk about how do you fight Meta Knight, well, a lot of people want to stay by the ledge, because if he dash attacks you, the most that they're usually going to try to do is then go for a nair, unless they know or have a really good feeling that they will be able to kill you off that up B, because typically, unless it's on Smashville, Meta Knight's probably going to die for that too. And I'm actually surprised that, like I said, a lot of Meta Knights like Smashville for that reason, because if they can get you near that platform, they can go ahead and go for that up B because it won't kill them.
But here we go. We're going right back to Final Destination, and I do agree with this for Twan. That's because he basically, he lost to himself. Shaky didn't exactly beat him. Like, yeah, Shaky got a very sizable lead. He was in a position to go ahead and try and take it, but at the end, when Twan was getting a nice conversion, he overextended, like I said.
Absolutely here. All right, so Twan off the stage, but Meta Knight not really a character that can be edge guarded so easily. Now we're going to see Twan carry him off, tries to catch an air dodge with the back air, but he's going to miss.
Yeah, no, and that was really the only thing that Twan could do in that position to not lose his own stock.
All right, absolutely.
All right, we haven't with this down tilt.
We haven't seen too much forward smash from Twan, and it's such a safe move on the shield too. So, if he's ever up close, he might just catch Shaky slipping and just
and that's if he's up close. And that really comes down to the fact that Shaky really hasn't been approaching. He's been coming in very safely and kind of just out of the range for those forward smashes. But look at that again. Single up air, single shuttle loop. That's a stop. Absolutely.
Now the drag down, but good tech by Shaky, avoids the jab lock setup there. And now a nair, trying to catch the landing here. Up air. No, wow.
Wow, and getting the lock from that as well. Ooh, trying to go for the double reset. Not going to catch it with the dash attack. Going to land and getting the back hit of those up airs leading into the back air. Oh my goodness.
That was a nice back air. It managed to land just enough behind him to get the backwards, or to get that hitbox to send him back off the stage. All right, Twan gonna be able to drill rush his way back to the ledge here. Now dash attacks towards center stage.
But a yo-yo making him safe. Still not gonna go in and hit the back door. Swinging right back out stage, and now we're not gonna get anything else out from it though. Ooh, he had an air dodge. But Ness is really air drift. When he does air dodge, makes it very difficult for you to go ahead and try to guess where he's going to be. But Twan guessing correctly in that situation there.
Oh, wow. So Shaky actually going to be able to fight his way back to the stage with a forward air. The up B out of shield is barely going to be able to take the stock, and that is a 2 stock. What a retaliation by Twan.
Yeah, and Twan getting himself on the board, but you do have to realize now we have 2 Shaky counter picks.
Yes, we do. Now we did. Shaky probably will not be allowed to go back to Lilat unless Twan is okay with that, but he still has Smashville. And
wait, but he won on FD.
You're right. Yes, you're absolutely right. So yes, he can go back to Lilat, and it looks like.
But it looks like we are going to Battlefield because Twan switching over to the Bayonetta.
I'm interested to see what Twan's ban was then. Perhaps Smashville, because Ness or Town probably. No, Meta Knight's like Town. I would assume Smashville then, because Ness can actually do some really silly stuff on that Smashville platform. So here we go, the Bayonetta coming out to play here. It's Witch season.
Yeah, putting on a lot of percent so far. Twan has himself a very early lead, and also, not even just early, a sizable lead.
Oh, nice carrying him
to
up.
The top. That actually might be a stock. No, the up air doesn't connect.
Oh, okay, Twan barely in the That was a really weird option off the ledge there. Tried to get that back air, but now a grab by Shaky is going to lead to
the
2-3.
Triple up air, no! But the bat within comes in. Excuse me?
What other character is going to be able to get out of that situation?
Right,
nobody.
PK Thunder trying to clip Twan, but still not going to get it. Down smashing there. Very interesting from Shaky, but he does have to be careful. Sitting at 122. One good hit from Bayonetta will take away this stock.
Right, and we saw that dive kick connect there. If Twan connects the dive kick in the right position, he can actually combo it into a regular side B and then into whatever aerial kind of is at the right position for.
No, good reactions that are coming out from Twan. Immediately getting that forward throw, and wow, Shaky just air dodging right past him.
All right, we're going to see the back airs come into play here. Such a strong move from Bayonetta. There it is. It's going to seal that stock. 88%, not in danger of the back throw yet, but it will be soon. Shaky almost actually caught that tech in place with the dash attack.
Yeah, catching him with those toes, the down tilt coming out, sending Twan right off stage, especially off of that yo-yo.
No jump.
Yep, couldn't make it back, and now Shaky in a position to possibly take away this set.
And I think when we see Bayonettas try to plank, I'd like to see them probably utilize the triple jump a little bit more to be able to save your jump, or just do your regular B, because we saw that was wise. Just before the first B, Twan went ahead and burned his jump.
Afterburner seal slide, gonna catch him there. Ooh, they're not gonna get too much right out of it. Ooh, but he got a triple forwarder, and Shaky. Ooh, trying to go for the PK fire as well. That would have been good. Was that lock? No, it just set right out. Okay.
Interesting. All right, down tilt. No, not gonna get anything off it. There's another one though, and this time he tries to wait out the air dodge.
Oh no!
Okay, you know what would be even funnier is if he had actually hit himself with the.
Well, no, it's funny. He might die for it.
No, but I'm saying that if he had wish timed it.
Alright, Shaky getting that forward air, gonna be able to grab onto the ledge still, but he does find himself at a deficit. But at the same time, it actually works in his favor.
All right, trying to get these PK fires.
Ooh, but some good forward airs coming out from Twan to get himself back onto this stage. Forward throw yet again, Shaky making sure. Oh my goodness!
And Bayo?
No, Bayo, you're good. You're good. Let me calm down.
The main thing that I was wondering about is if if he had to triple jump there, but didn't even need to. We're Bayonetta out here. I bet my recovery is probably the best in the game, to be honest. Here we go. One grab, never mind the grab.
Up air, catching Twan, trying to run away, and that's going to be a Shaky defeating his personal demon 3-1 to move on through the bracket.
That was a beautiful set, though, even still. And, and I like the Bayonetta obviously was a very good pick, very strong pick, but just didn't manage to get him that game. But either way, a good set by both players. Shaky's going to move on.
No, definitely, really good stuff.
And honestly, I think I noticed this a lot with both Shaky and Future.